What happened, boss? Accident. Khatarnak.
बंद हो गया
बंद हो अच्छा. This is Quizine in Pakistan. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Quizine TV, where we quiz the cuisine. You've caught us on our last episode in Karachi, and what better way to round off our culinary adventure in this magnificent city than to show you Karachi's most famous, fantastic food street. Alright guys, we made it to Burns Road. Oh my god, it is ridiculous. Look at it. This is the spot to be at night time though, by the way. I mean,
honestly, I'm from Egypt.
Shock.
I've been in a lot of chaotic places. Does not compare. This does not compare.
Nothing compares to the chaos of Karachi. Burns Road is... Now this is obviously the food hub, one of the food hubs in Karachi. It's a whole street full of so many different types of food. And the great thing about this place is it shows you how brilliant the nightlife is at Karachi. Tell them the opening times, Mood. You don't know? Absolute shock, you don't know. Mate, it's open from literally from sundown pretty much to sunrise.
Oh yeah, okay, opening times, okay.
It's a nocturnal kind of situation here.
It's a very nocturnal city in general, isn't it?
It is.
It is a very nocturnal city.
The people here, people here are very serious. You almost took me out there. Jesus. But this is it, look, this is one of the streets.
This is a
off the
street.
side.
This is a side street.
Off the side of Burns Road.
This is a side street.
But yeah, we're gonna literally show you some of the most awesome food dishes to try here. There's so many people having dinner, having a great time, catching up with mates. We're gonna see what we can try here, and we're gonna show you every step of the way. Alright, first things first. Fish, fish, seafood, chaos. He just barged me. He just barged me out of the way, but it's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try some of the seafood here. There's a lot of food available here. Now there's all sorts of food available on Burns Road. A lot of it is meat heavy, but I've been fascinated by the fish dish, the fish options there. And that's partly because I'm a Bengali and we love fish, but it's also because Karachi is one of the cities in Pakistan, the city in Pakistan that's closest to the sea. And so it's a port city, and they're very close to the Arabian Sea. And because of their proximity to the Arabian Sea, these guys know about seafood. These guys respect the fish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try some of this fish. I don't know what type of fish it is, we're gonna find out. They deep fry it and they effectively serve it up with some chili sauce. One thing I've always said about the Pakistanis is they don't have as much of an array or a variety of fish as the Bengalis do, or indeed other parts of the world do, not anywhere near. However, they do fish very well. They masala it very well, and generally they cook it very nicely. And that's why I've been drawn to this place. Anyway, let's come try and speak to someone and find out what the hell's going on here. If we can work our way through the chaos. Oh, come here. I think there's some stuff being fried here as we speak. There we go. Okay, which one is the best?
In my opinion, is mackerel and white pomfret.
White pomfret?
White pomfret.
Okay.
It's very famous in international market as well.
Yes. Gandia. Gandia. Okay. Gandia fish, apparently, that's what it's called, a Pakistani fish. They're claiming they've plucked it out of the sea in Karachi, in the Arabian Sea, which is on the boundary. They call it fish fingers. There you go, Pakistani fish finger, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, that's a serious operation. I'm gonna move away from the oil. Woo. What have you done here? Look at this. This is what they do when we talk about Pakistani hospitality, by the way. It's unbelievable. You meet strangers on the street and they're already buying you food. Tear off a little bit of that freshly made roti. The roti flour is fresh. It's made right in front of you on the fire. Nothing beats freshly made roti, by the way. It's always so much more pleasurable than the packeted bread we have to eat back at home. And we got something called the gandiye fish. I think it's called the gandiye. It's supposed to be a Pakistani local Karachi fish. Look at that. White fish, fresh from the ocean. It's marinated very well in a range of spices, deep fried for a matter of minutes, pulled out and absolutely doused in this special masala salt that they have. They sprinkle it onto everything, and boy oh boy, they do not hesitate to use that. They use a lot of it, so it's going to be very flavoursome. Here on the side we've got some very watery looking green chili sauce. I think we need to be very careful with how much of that we consume because they probably use local water, and obviously that can give you an upset tummy, but I'm going to have some anyway. Just get a little bit of chili sauce with the fish in the roti. Oh my god. Very, very good. It's very good.
That good.
That good. I think it might be that good. That fish is delicious. That is a very, very good fish. And actually that spicy sauce is quite good as well. It's got a lot of green chili in there, so you get that kick. They put black salt. I think within that masala mix is black salt. Don't know if you've ever tried black salt. It's got a weird kind of eggy taste to it. So that eggy black salt covered on the hot fish actually is rather delicious, I've got to say. The skin is on there, it's crispy as well, so you get crispiness from the outside and then wonderful soft white flesh on the inside. Burns Road, already you have impressed me, and we're only just getting started. This is Karachi, Pakistan. Tear some of that off, rip some of the fish off, mate, dip it in the green sauce.
I'm not dipping in the green sauce.
Alright, maybe stay away from the green sauce. Maybe stay away from the green sauce.
Actually, can you taste it for me?
Oh, the green sauce?
Yeah, just get the sauce.
What, because I'm now immune to Pakistani water? And you're not? Is that what this is?
Right. We've got the roti.
Roti.
So I'm just going to go straight in and check there's no bones in there. It's actually, look at this. It looks very good, doesn't it?
It's very good.
I'm not going to dip it in the green sauce. I'll let my auntie do that because I'm very scared of the chili. And we've still got a long way to go. So I'm just going to try this. It's very good. Very, very good. It's a lot better than I expected. The fish itself, extremely soft. I mean, you can see it, right? Extremely soft and extremely freaking hot as well. And they were topping it with some sort of spice. I'm not sure it is, but that gives it the most flavour, to be honest. So I'm a big fan of that, mate. Very happy with that.
Yeah, what you're seeing is right. You're not just hallucinating. We've got a clown in the middle of the street who's whistling and juggling fire at the same time. Only on Burns Road.
Thank you. Literally got this in what, about 25 seconds? Literally less than 30 seconds.
Quite impressive.
It's unreal. What do we have here? We have the lentil patty. Oh, we didn't put the meat in.
There's no meat. Lentil and egg.
Okay, so lentil egg patty, drizzled with a bit of onion, and like my good friend Mahathir Pasha said, the best thing about it is the toast. The fact that it's toasted. So I'm gonna go in now. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna risk it though.
Chili sauce, mate.
You know me with the chili by now. I avoid it. No, man, I can't quite decipher the flavours. I'm not going to say bland because nothing in South Asia is bland, but I can't quite figure out the flavors. Maybe I don't have the words for it.
Maybe I'll have an answer. Shock. Has to defer to me for judgment yet again. Alright, give me that, mate.
Good, mate.
The burger. He's told you all about it. Egg burger with some lentil patty, toasted with a little bit of red onion, and there's a bit of chutney on there.
Smacked into a bit of chutney though. I didn't have that flavour.
Chutney on the inside, but chutney on the outside with a little bit of sauce. Oh yeah. That's good.
Is it hot? It's not hot.
It's not spicy at all. Actually, it's, you're right. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're right. It's quite. I think it's lacking salt a little bit. I hate to say it.
There's nothing. Nothing actually comes through, you know. Which is why I think the chutney is the only thing that's gonna come through.
Exactly. To unlock the flavors often, you need to put in a bit of salt. And there's not enough salt in there for my liking.
So, I think this is. It's very good. It's edible. It's very good. But honestly, I can't quite work out the flavors. I can't see what's coming through. What I'm gonna do?
There we go.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. The battle for survival. The battle for crossing the road.
The road is about 3 meters.
Literally. Assault course. This is an assault course.
Talk to me, mate. Talk to me.
What is there to say, man? What is there to say? Tandoori Matka chai, the first I've ever heard of it, first I've seen. He literally cooks the tea in the tandoor. You would have thought tandoor is just for chicken tikka or naan. Growing up in a Bangladeshi East London family, I've had my fair share of seeing how the tandoor works, and I can honestly say I've never bloody seen tea going into the tandoor. This is the first time I've seen it, and oh my god, it is epic. They use the traditional South Asian terracotta glassware ceramics, and that bases the foundation of this dish. It's just super authentic and looks brilliant. And basically what he does is similar to the tea that they have in different parts of Pakistan. He brews it, he puts in the milk, he filters it, he repeats the process many times. But then the best part is, out of nowhere, he pulls out this almost hot cauldron, and it's so hot that the tea doesn't know what to do, so it immediately just starts bubbling until it expands and starts seeping across the sides and falling back into the pot. So basically, this tea has been through hell and back, quite literally. It's been through hell and back. It's been basically slapped sideways, it's brewed for hours, it's bubbled, and ultimately the final product is filtered and poured into this terracotta cup before we indulge. So this is unbelievable, and as you say, his brother looks like he's an alchemist. Looks like he's putting together some potions. He's literally doing some sort of sorcery that I've never seen. The whole thing felt like a circus act. It felt like a performance, you know? And this is what we live for. This is why we come to Pakistan. Now the reason I'm rambling on so much is in the vain hope that the time I waste speaking will reduce the temperature of this tea, and therefore when I sip it, it won't burn me insides. But here we go, mate. Here we go. Tandoori Tandoori Matka chai in Burns Road in Karachi.
Oh. Unreal. Actually unreal.
Oh my god. That is just surreal. I mean, there's a very, how do I put it? There's like a dark molasses, or if you're in the Middle East you call it black honey. In South Asia they call it gur taste. It's very strong. The tea taste is quite strong, but it's just insulated with that creamy, glorious, milky goodness. It's literally just, it's unbelievably sweet, unbelievably comforting. The flavors are delicious. It's probably one of the best teas I've had in my life. I've got to put it up there. It's going to be hot. Maybe let go. All right. What a fiasco that was. What an absolute circus act.
You know when a witch is sitting like in front of the cauldron, she's like mixing. That is literally what it looked like.
Calling this brother a witch?
I've never seen that before in my life. Tandoori Matka chai. Yes. No idea what it is, I'll be very honest with you. We've got this brother here. Come here. Tandoori Matka chai. Good. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna try it now. I'm very scared because the pot is actually.
Don't burn yourself.
The pot is freaking boiling. Oh. Oh. It's very similar to Karachi'S as we know it. But the pot just gives it a little different feeling. Very different feeling. And that is, I mean, I said Karachi'S is probably my favorite drink. That is up there.
Alright, on to the next destination. And the biggest challenge still remains crossing the road. Let's go. Let's go. Going chaos everywhere, but we have our ice cream.
My first question to you is, what's the longest you've ever waited for an ice cream?
How long we waited today?
We've had about a 45-minute wait to get this, but as you can see, I think it's going to be worth it.
So we got the Oreo ice cream, dazzled in the traditional Pakistani way with all the colours and sprinkles. Let's go, mate, together for a minute. We're gonna go together in this little cheers. Little cheers. Little cheers. Cheers, and then Bismillah. Oh my God.
That is thicker than any ice cream I've ever tried in my life.
So thick.
It's literally like eating condensed, like thick
condensed milk.
Condensed milk, basically, yeah.
It's genius. I mean, that's basically what it is. They spread the condensed milk onto this bay of ice, and they just keep letting it cool and cool and cool and process it, keep adding the chocolate, the syrup. Unbelievable, by the way. That's actually probably one of my favorite ice cream ever.
Is it worth the 45-minute wait?
I think it is.
I think it is. I think it is, man.
Delicious, and when it's so hot, there's so many bodies here. Temperature is hot anyway. Most southern point of Pakistan, so it's also closest to the equator. You need a bit of this beautiful ice cream to cool you down.
You see it now with the Pakistanis, they like to put a bit of garnish on top.
They put a little bit of something.
And it's always this.
It's always a bit of a wafer. Burns Road, what's the conclusion, mate?
Conclusion? I've got, what can I say, mate? It's giving us everything. It's giving us the food, giving us the vibes, giving us the hustle, it's giving us the bustle. It's giving us everything, mate. It's actually giving us everything.
Honestly,
so
Burns Road, when you're in Karachi, you've got to try this place out. If you want to try proper Karachi, proper Pakistani food, come here and indulge. Don't come here if you're on a diet.
One of the most unique places I've ever been in my life, genuinely.
We'll be back.
It's incredible, 100%.
And that brings Cuisine in Pakistan episode 4 to an end and concludes our culinary expedition of Karachi. Join us next time where we start heading north of the country and head to the cultural capital, Lahore, to try a range of delectable delights. There'll be buffalo milk lassi, incredibly sweet dessert, and some very questionable local delicacies. Don't miss it.